Geek Life presents.
What's up, and welcome to the Week in Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What's up?
And we're to hit you with the top 10 in comic book trends. But first,
Guys, keep liking, keep commenting, subscribe, share with your friends. Let's keep the conversation going.
because we're almost at that 250 mark. We finally gonna
Almost
get this Hawkeye sign. But I'm ready to give away that banana variant. One big push and we can be right there.
Yeah, once we get to 500 subscribers, this Wolverine banana print could be yours.
All yours, because we're here to support you. But first, let's hit up on that list. Number 10 on the list is a favorite of mine, Shuri number 2.
So Black Panther's still killing the list, man. We start off right away with Shuri. Everybody's still speculating on this character, huh?
Because it's right now the highs are going for about $19 for a raw copy.
All right.
Not really many graded ones out there.
Okay.
But the first appearance is becoming so out there in price that the average person can't afford it, so they go for these other prints.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta collect what you can collect, right? Yeah.
And so sometimes you got to just go for what you know, and would you rather have something or nothing?
So if I'm not mistaken, I think 10 raw copies sold, and this I think it's going to continue to.
It's going to blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Her first appearance blowing up, the wedding blowing up. The people are speaking. So my question is, will the Marvel and Disney producers listen?
I think they. It seems like they've been really good at listening to the people so far. If they happen to make the announcement that Shuri's going to take over the mantle, forget about it. These books are going to skyrocket.
But does that make the MCU Avengers team female heavy?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, because the characters are going to change, and there'll be other ones, like, whether it's female heavy or not, it all depends on the writing and the acting.
Because you got Black Panther, Thor, Captain Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing Hawkeye's becoming a female.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I see all of them. You know, they keep saying that all this stuff is gonna happen, but it's not all gonna happen in the movies, right? Some of this stuff you're gonna see this in the shows,
right?
So,
and there's not a release date, so we just got to see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so guys, before we get into the number 9 comic for this week, I gotta make a correction. I made a mistake last week. Producer Randy let me know. So I called the character Bloodsport Bloodshot, which in my opinion is a better name, but I can't change the dude's name, right?
I don't know. I like, not Steven Seagal, Van Damme.
Yeah, the
movie
movie's
Bloodsport.
But yeah, calling the dude Bloodsport. Yeah, I like Bloodshot better. But anyway, today's number 9 is Superman number 25. We're introducing a new villain named Sinmar, I believe.
Yes, this is the 1 in 25 variant. Okay. And so it's going strong at $40. I thought the cover A would go stronger, especially with a new character. Mm-hmm. But Sinmar is supposed to be the antithesis of Superman. Everything Superman is, he's the opposite.
Okay. And these design variants are dope. Like every time they release one, like people just want to get them.
I don't know, like someone hit and miss, like that designer variant. I thought it was dope, and and now you can buy them for $13 online.
Well, everything has its 15 minutes of fame, so to speak, right? Like something will be popular for like a little bit, and then after a while it starts declining. So as a seller, you got to know like when to push a book and when to kind of hold back on a book and hold on to it or whatever.
So, but why do you think, with Punchline and even Liar Liar from Wonder Woman? Why don't you think Sinmar is catching the love that the other ones are?
Well, we don't know that yet, right? I think there's potential if this character is written well and like the fans like have a positive reaction to it, he has the potential to blow up.
And like I like Superman on some levels, but lately he's too much of a Boy Scout. So the idea of an opposite of Superman it really gets me going. I can dig this.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I personally like Superman. I haven't read anything lately. I'm more of a fan of the older stuff, but yeah, I mean, anytime there's a new character this year, like everybody wants to go out and get him.
Well, y'all let us know what you think about Sinmar. Is he cool? Is he not? Drop it in the comments and let us know. All right, number 8 on the list is that Wonder Woman 762, but the Liar design cover.
Yeah, like I said, man, these design covers are dope. This is I guess a new character, right? This is the daughter of Maxwell Lord, who's also coming out in the movie.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's the dumbest name in the world.
Maxwell. Oh, Liar. Yeah, definitely.
It reminds me of that movie back in the day,
which was a good movie, but not a good character.
No, for a comic
book. Nah.
Like, have that be Liar. I can't see that, and and these Wonder Woman covers in general to me are dope.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is running $45 strong.
$45 for this cover, which came out already or not yet? It's
already come out. These all dropped out last week. Okay. And so these new characters, this is what I'm saying. You got Liar. That's what brings me back to the Sinmar question. This is selling more than the Sinmar.
People are more excited about the other characters in Sinmar so far. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to catch any kind of heat or what. I mean, the simple fact that it's on the top 10 list means somebody cares about it, right?
Yeah, but I've been digging the Wonder Woman stories, period.
Yeah, definitely.
See, I don't know if it's the movie or just the writing in general. She's having that push, and she's showing that strength and the things that I dig about Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because I'm always going to be a Wonder Woman fan.
Yeah, me too. So today's number 7 is Amazing Fantasy number 7. This is the first appearance of the new Scorpion, Camilla
Black.
Okay.
All right. And so
she's trying to remember the names.
She's featured in the new MODOK series that's supposed to come on Hulu, I believe it is.
Wouldn't it be Disney Plus?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a dumb show.
Is this an animated show?
It's animated, and it's supposed to be like. But it's supposed to be silly and less, like, serious.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like, I don't feel shows like that, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate the Teen Titans one that they have right now.
Teen Titans Go?
I hate it.
You do?
I hate it with a passion.
That's a good one.
So, but with her being in the show, it's blowing up. But you can get this comic book for like $6. And you can get a graded 9.6 sold this week for $18.50.
That's good for you as a buyer, but as a seller, like, why would you get a book graded and then sell it for like $18?
It costs you about
more to get it graded.
Between $30 and $40. If you have a subscription, you have to pay the yearly fee. Then you got to pay $20 to $30 for the book to be graded. Then you got to pay another $20 to get it shipped.
If you don't have a subscription, how much does it cost to get graded?
You go to a comic book shop. You go to some places.
They're going
to charge you between like $80.
So yeah, I mean, this book came out back in 2005. All these TV shows, all this speculation, and all these characters are making these books sell, and I believe they're also at a low print. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember this series from 2005.
20,000 copies were sold.
20,000?
No, that was ordered by retailers. So 20,000 copies, that's low.
That is really low. So if you're able to find this book out in the wild, it's not an expensive book. It might be worth it.
This would be an investment book. I would hold it, and when the MODOK series comes,
mm-hmm.
and depending on the success of the character, that's when I move this book.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
So this might be the pick of the week. All right, number 6 on the list is Cobra Kai #1, but the variant edition. I'm saying this show is the #1 show on Netflix right now.
That's dope, man. I'm really happy for it. I'm an '80s kid, or grew up in the '80s. I love the Karate Kid. I love Cobra Kai. I've met some of the dudes, like they're dope people. It's crazy how when this comic book first came out, it seemed like nobody cared about it.
But now, a Raw sold yesterday for $400.
That's crazy. These books, I guess, are so rare that, it doesn't matter if people like them right away. If you're able to find them later on,
you're gonna pay the price.
Yeah.
But for a 9.6 to sell in August 30th for $200, and now a raw $400.
It's crazy what a week will do. And I believe that this comic book is now sought after because of the success that the show's now having on Netflix. Originally, this show came out on YouTube, and you had a
YouTube Red or something,
to watch them. They did show them for free for a little while, and then I don't know what happened, but now they're on Netflix, and I guess it just blew up.
But I don't see this as a blue chip book. I don't see this as a book that's going to hold its value.
This particular variant might, just because of the nostalgia factor. It's one of the scenes from the Karate Kid movie, so that in itself is dope, right? But I don't know.
A few months ago, it was going for $30.
$30, and now it's $400. Yeah.
Hey, I'm saying, we'll see. Tell us what you think about Karate Kid. Did you try the crane kick when you were a kid? I think everybody did. Tell us in the comments.
Alright. Today's number 5 is X-Men number 53. This is the first appearance of Onslaught.
I love this book, and I don't know why it's catching steam, but 1,100% increase. This you can get it for $20.
Yeah, I love this run. I'm a huge when they released, because this used to be known as the Jim Lee X-Men run. When this came out, I lost my mind. I got all the covers. That's back when I started buying 2 of everything. You know what I mean? So seeing this book on this list is kind of nice. It pulls at the nostalgia heartstrings. You know what I mean?
I loved Onslaught. I think they messed it up when they combined them with Red Skull and that whole thing. Mm-hmm. But I love the run. I even liked Heroes Reborn. Like my man Rob Liefeld, I love Big Chest Captain America. I don't care what nobody says. I like what I like. You like what you like. So as just an X-Men fan, I'm just happy to see this on the list.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's great that characters that maybe we forgot about for a little while are kind of coming back, and now we're like, hey, remember this guy? Mm-hmm. I like that.
Number 4 on the list is a favorite of mine, Spawn 297, the first appearance of Ninja Spawn.
This is dope. So this Ninja Spawn first was a toy, right?
Yeah, it came out as a toy, one of the Todd McFarlane toys, and then drifted over. And with 310 coming out and him on the cover, everybody's gravitating back to this.
Yeah, definitely. Like we've said before on the show, we love Spawn. Get on the Spawn train, try to collect the whole run. These covers are dope.
They're coming out with the variation of Spawn lately. I dig the variations.
Yeah.
I hope She Spawn comes back soon. I loved all that joint. But if you can get that Retailer Summit variant,
man, that book is going for what?
$350 raw, $600, $700, and 9.8.
I'm telling you, it's all about the variants. If you could get the sought after books, forget about it.
I wish I could figure out what makes a variant hot. Sometimes, I'm like, oh, this will be a hot variant, and then nobody digs it.
No one cares, yeah.
And then all of a sudden I find one that I think is completely stupid, and it's the most popular thing in the world.
Or you'll have Strange Academy.
And give it away for free. And now it's worth $200.
And now it's worth $200, which is crazy, right? So yeah, you just never know what's gonna spark the interest of the collectors. But I mean, variants move the market. Today's number 3 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 105. This is the first appearance of Lita from the future.
Her first appearance being in 101 as a cover. Mm-hmm. They saying this is connected to the Last Ronin.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun speculation about the Last Ronin. As you guys know, we're excited about the Last Ronin. I don't have this book, but I think I might look for it.
You can pick it up. It's still going for about $10. And saying raw, you can find it. But she's from the future, and everybody is saying that something's wrong with the future, and she needs the turtles' help. And so, will it connect to the Last Ronin with the one turtle? And I still say my money's on Michelangelo for the Last Ronin.
Man, I hope so. But what if it's Lita?
We gotta see.
Yeah.
I'm saying we gotta see what happens. Who do you think the last Ronin is, and what do you think about Lita? Number 2 on the list is a fan favorite, Miss Marvel #1, because with her first appearance, that Marvel Now being ridiculous, it starts at $100. So people are now starting to gravitate to this.
All right, a fan favorite.
Kamala Khan.
Do you know anyone who like is into this character?
A lot of people are into it, especially with the new Avengers.
I hear a lot of people are into it, but I don't know anybody who's into it. And then like I said, like I've had these books for like dumb long. I started it from the jump, and nobody cared about them. But now, because of the show announcement,
because of the show, because of the new team book, because of the Avengers video game, and everybody's betting on these new generation of characters.
They're gonna take the mantle, so to speak.
That's what's being said. But she's been popular for a long time. See, you don't believe she's popular. Is she popular?
Is she popular, guys? I don't know, because like, you know, when you talk to your friends and people that are in the comic books, like I don't know anybody who's into this character.
We should do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll on Geek Life on Instagram.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna see how many people did Kamala Khan.
Because I want to know how many people are legitimately into this character, not just collecting it because of the value. Because, you know, there's all kinds of collectors out there, and there's people who get books because of the monetary return. But I want to know people who are a fan of this character. That's what I want.
Like, I dig the character and I dig the design.
Oh, me too.
She has bootleg Mr. Fantastic powers, but it's still cool.
She actually has a dope. There's a dope cover of Miles Morales Spider-Man with her and Miles on like I don't know if it's the Brooklyn Bridge or one of the bridges or whatever, and that's a dope cover. So she definitely has got like dope covers.
So I'm gonna say fan favorite. Rich objects. We'll leave it up to you. Buy what you like.
Buy what you like. Alright guys, today's #1 is Outlawed #1, the wraparound variant.
Yes. Now this one is, like we said before, and #2, they're specking on this next generation and this new group, and the group has the dumbest name, and I can't think of it right now, but it's like stupid. But I like the Outlawed better because, you know, in Marvel right now, you have to have a license to be a superhero, and these kids do not have a license, and they're still going about it. And this cover has all of them on it. 9.8. A 9.8 went for $1,900 this week.
And this book just came out in May?
In May.
That's crazy.
And then if you can get the one that has Miles, Riri, and Kamala, that's also blown up right now. So, once again, fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
Alright, because these new characters are blown up. Miles, Kamala, Riri. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
Just because you're old and don't see these new characters blown up. These are new versions of classic characters, and I'm digging it.
Hey, let me spin it like this, right? If you're anything like us, we've been in the collecting game since we were kids, you know what I mean? And like he pointed out, I'm not a young man like I used to be. These characters are not new to me. Like, these characters have been around for a few years, so it's interesting to me how now, all of a sudden, they're picking up heat. Like, I've been knowing about Miles, I've been knowing about Kamala, Riri, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now, all of a sudden, like, you know, you get one grade, and then you get, like, $1,900 for a book that just came out in May.
Like, I tell you, like, yeah, we're not young anymore, but we've been doing this for a while. To me, one of the problems with comic books, and sometimes they hit or miss, you recycle former characters. These characters gotta grow. They gotta hit a new generation. Like, you know, when I was a kid, you know, we didn't have video games. It was Atari, you know, pagers.
Yeah.
So we gotta have a new generation of heroes for a new generation of people, and that's where they come in.
I could totally dig that, but like I said, to me, these characters aren't new. You know, they've been with us for a minute now.
Well, you tell us what you think of these new characters. Did you pick up Outlaw? Because we're not agreeing on this one today. Alright?
Don't get me wrong. This cover's dope. And you know, you telling me about it's got me intrigued. But like I said, where was the interest before?
Who knows? That's the show for the week. You know, it's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich. Let us know what you think about this. Let us get to that 250. We're sitting at 220, 30 more subscribers. We're giving it out. Random, just boom, there. I think next week I'm just going to give another comic book away just because I can. Alright? Saying shout out to the producer Randy. He's he's been lost. I think he's been kidnapped. If you find him, I'm going to hook you up.
Send him back to us.
Send it back. Make sure you go to Instagram, Geek Life Comics, Nocturnal Creek Collectibles, The Collected Kings. And that's out. We out.
Be
Peace.
good, everyone.